We already have a glute activation in our videos. This is going to be an additional glute activation, getting the glute to fire in a more hip extended position. One of the things that we see all the time is people who have some kind of hip dysfunction, and as a result of the joint not being happy, it's sending feedback to the body saying, I don't want to be in a closed and packed position. The hip is in a closed and packed position when it's an extension, so the glutes are told by the joint to repeatedly shut down. So sometimes it's a slippery slope, especially with myself with a degenerative hip. I'm always trying to get my glutes to turn back on. So the one that you're familiar with is the standard, laying on your back, foot just like this, and getting that glute to fire. All right, so this is getting your hip to fire in a fairly flexed position. So all you need to do is you need to scoot down so that way your leg is hanging off of the bench, the bed, the ottoman, the couch, whatever you choose. Then bring this knee to your chest. This knee coming to your chest prevents your low back from chipping in. All right, so you can't overextend your low back. So now with this leg, my bottom leg or the down leg, all I have to do is try to push my thigh into that table. And in order to get a little bit more glute activation, what I can do is I can try to move my knee to the outside, because the glute also does a little bit of abduction. So if I push down and out, I should feel a fair amount of glute activation. The last little bit of a glute is going to be slight external rotation. So if I push down, push out, and then from that position try to bring my foot up and in, then I get the most glute activation. And there's going to be one more glute activation in the series that you'll see, which will be called Glute Max 3.